This is the explanation video for when he comes again. Now, the first few lines are all questions, so make sure to keep your eyebrows up because we're asking a question. So any kind of question that's like who, what, when, why, how kind of question, then keep your eyebrows up. The first sign is happen. Happen. So I wonder when he comes again, you're going to sign happen first, or just your pointer fingers, and then just go like that. So you end with the back of the hand up top. I wonder when he comes again. And who are we talking about? We're talking about Jesus. This is a really fun sign to have the kids do and ask them, why do you think that this would be the sign for Jesus? Take your middle finger and just press it there. And all your other fingers are out. Jesus. So happen, Jesus, come. So this is Jesus, just one finger, and the finger comes to you. So come again. This non-dominant hand is flat, and this one comes kind of like it's shaped like this, kind of round, and it comes again and again. And a lot of times it's easier for the kids if when you sing come again, you say come again. That's when you sign those two words. And you can try and get it, close to when you sing it, and that helps too. And then you sign wonder after. So you have your eyebrows up, and you're wondering. If you just have one, it's understand. So this is a lot of understanding going around here. You're wondering, right? So I wonder when he comes again. Will herald angels sing? This is fun. The sign for angel. So you take your fingers are together, and then you come out, and you do like a little wing. Like wings of an angel. Wings. So angel. Will herald angels sing? And this is music or singing. And this is a fun one too because it's like just like you're leading music, except for you're leading right here, just like 2-2 time type thing. So angel sing. Will, remember your eyebrows are open. So you're going angel sing. Will. This is future up here, which we'll actually be using later. Future. And this is past, which we'll be using that as well. But this is will. It's kind of here from your face. You don't touch your face, but your eyebrows are up and you're going, will that happen? Will angels sing? The next line is, will earth be white with drifted snow? Or will the earth know spring? And so this is fun because you can get really visual with it. And you're going to go from side to side. So on your left side, you'll do the earth with the white snow on it. And then your right side, then you'll do the earth with spring. And we'll sign spring with all things that grow. Okay, so the first one is, will earth be white with drifted snow? So we're going to sign earth. And that's your thumb and your middle finger. All of the other ones are still out. And they come like this. I actually used to think it was on your wrist. It's not. It's over here. And so it kind of moves around like earth would move around. So earth. And then we're going to sign globe just for fun. If you want to simplify it even more, you can take out the globe. But so we're on this side and we go earth, globe, white, snow, right? So let's sign that together. Earth, remember on this side, and our eyebrows are up. Earth, globe. It just makes it really visual for the kids. Whites, like you having a white shirt. It can be like, oh, the boys passing the sacrament, they wear white shirts sometimes. So earth, globe, white, snow. Snow can be up here if you want, but remember we're kind of doing side to side because we're saying, or it could be spring. So snow is like this. Snow, that's a fun sign. And then we'll do area because we're like, so there's earth, globe, and it's going to be white, snow, and then area with your left hand because we're doing it on the left hand. Usually we would do an area with your dominant hand, but since we're on this side, let's do it with our left. So it's kind of flat and circle, right? And remember, if you're thinking, wait, how can I teach my 3-year-olds this? Don't panic. Even just one word per line when you're first getting started with the little kids that have never signed before is perfectly fine. Whenever people ask me, like, how many signs should I do? Should I do it as fluent as I can? I just ask them, ask yourself what the purpose is. So if I have a bunch of little sunbeams, young kids that I'm teaching, then I might just say, I wonder when he comes again, wonder. Will herald angel sing, angel. And then maybe you just do snow. Will earth be white, drifted snow? And then maybe spring. We haven't got to that part yet. But if that makes sense. And then know that if you're signing for someone who really knows sign, they will really appreciate the more effort you put into it. Of trying to use their grammar and stuff. Use ASL grammar because it's just really fun to learn another language. And it's a lot of fun to sign and be like, oh, they do this subject before, and learn that kind of stuff. So, okay, so will the earth be white with drifted snow or eyebrows up, or the earth over here? Then you just repeat the globe, or, and then we're going to say plants. Okay, spring. So we'll spring, and this is like grow. This is a plant. It's coming out. So spring is like 3 of them, a couple of them, a few of them. And then you're going to sign will again, because this is a question. And so, will the earth be white with drifted snow, or will the earth know spring? And then the next one is a question as well. I wonder if one star will shine far brighter than the rest. And this is a really fun one because they get to sign star. This song has a lot of fun little signs in it that you normally wouldn't really sign in a primary song, like snow and star and bird and fun things like that. Okay, so I wonder if one star will shine far brighter than the rest. We only have 4 signs for that whole entire 2 lines. I wonder, remember, you already learned this. Eyebrows up. Wonder, it's a lot of understanding when you're really pondering or wondering about something, right? So I wonder if one star will shine. What's stars? So we're going to say these are stars. Isn't that a fun sign? Point your fingers up and you just kind of go back and forth. Up here, the stars. It's like you're pointing at the stars. So after you go like that, then you say 1, right? 1. So you put your other hand down, your dominant hand will say 1. I wonder if one star will shine. You'll look at it, and then the glories, it's so glorious. So you sign glory around it, and that's the shining of the star. We'll actually sign glory from us, too, when we are a good example in verse 2. But now we're gonna sign glory, which is all the fingers are out, and then the middle finger kind of is a little bit forward, and it's like you're touching the glory. Oh, but it's so shiny, right? So bright. So I wonder if one star will shine one far brighter than the rest. And the next line is, will daylight stay the whole night through? Will songbirds leave their nest? So we're going to do daylight. So we'll do sun, right? Sun. The sun. And you can do it with your finger. Or go like that, sun, but do kind of like a circle. So we've got a circle up here, and then it shines. You can use your finger. I think I do this in the movie, sign with all my fingers. But here's the sun, it's right there. So we do a circle for your sun, and we'll daylight the rays, then you say bright. This is like bright or light. Fingers all together, and they come out, and your palms are facing the other person. It's bright and shiny. And then the next line is night continues. So mainly you're doing sun, rays, bright, night, continue. Do you think it'll be sunny and bright all night long and continue that way? You think so? That'll be so cool. So will daylight stay the whole night through, night, and so this is day, and then night, right? So I'm just kind of signing night with more of my hands. And when you're signing it, then you sun, rays, bright, night. You kind of got your hands here anyway because the bright, so then this one comes down and go night, continue, eyebrows up. And then this is my favorite line because you get to sign bird and have the bird in the nest, and it's super cute. So the kids will have fun with this one. Will songbirds leave their nests? You get to have your little nests. Make a little nest. Make two of them because it's nests. So you make two nests, right? I mean, unless it's a little 3-year-old, maybe they'll just go this is the nest, Here's my nest. So you do 2 nests, and then you sign bird. And then you put your bird in the nest. Bring him out so we can see him. He kind of goes over there. And then, what is he doing? He's flying. So you do a little flying. And then you point at him and watch him go. This is a fun one because it's really just, you see it. It's so visual. You see the nest, you sign bird. It's not just a bunch of signs like I'm signing bird. But you get to make the nest and you get to put the bird in the nest. Come, bring him out so we can see him, right? And then he goes out, he flies, and you get to watch them. You get to watch him go. So those signs, I'll go over them again. Nest, bird. Bird goes in the nest, comes out. He starts going, fly, wings, and then you point at what you're looking at, right? And so if you wanted to simplify that for a really small kid, maybe you just sign bird, right? Maybe you say, will songbirds leave their nests? Then you're saying bird and nest. So just know that those are 2 words in ASL, the 2 signs in ASL, and it's not the whole line, if that makes sense. So it's good to teach that. Okay, the next line is, I'm sure he'll call his little ones to gather around his knee. This was a neat one too. So children, so this is a child. Children's like you're patting the tops of their heads. So cute little children. We do it softly, not hard. Children, there. Go there. They're right there. So children, there. Jesus, comes. So the children over there, they come to who? To Jesus, they come, right? And actually, I think I go like this. I don't do the one. I just say come, right? So he'll call his little ones. That's right. He's calling. So I'm sure he'll call his little ones. To do what? To gather around his knee. This one sign is gather around. So gather around his knee. That's all we sign right there. So we have our middle finger and pointer finger come down, kind of like an X. But you got both of them. And it gather around. What would that be like? So you sign Jesus, and he calls the children, and then you gather around. Because he said in days gone by. So in ASL, it makes more sense to say why, and then you say the answer. So instead of signing because, we say why, which again, middle finger comes a little forward, kind of like in glory, and you go, why? Why? Right? And so, eyebrows up. Why? Because long ago, remember this as well, long ago, finished, so this is past tense, okay? So we're saying long ago, finished, story. This is story. Now, why would I be signing story? That's a good question. This is also message too. And so, this is the message that Jesus had. So we're saying in the past tense. And then you're saying that Jesus said something, right? So we've already signed Jesus, calls his little one to gather. And a long time ago, okay, in the past tense, he shared something with us, a message, a story that's really important. And it's to suffer the children, them, to come to me, right? And one comes. And so, well, several come actually. So this is like go ahead. So suffer is an interesting word because even in English, we don't really say that. We're like, usually it's actually pretty negative, like they're suffering or in pain or something. But what does the author actually mean when they say suffer? It means please let them come and get them to come, right? And it's even more than that. And so this sign that we're using is go ahead. It's like you're kind of pushing them a little bit to move forward. Go ahead. Please go to Jesus. He's calling you and we get to gather around him. So go ahead. Those children, have them come. So those are the signs. I'll go over that real quick, that last line. Because he said in days gone by, suffer them to come to me. I say, why? Long ago. Finished. Sorry, it's just once, but I just want to do it again for some reason. Finished one time. Story. Go ahead. Them. They're going to come to me. So we have two coming. So hopefully that makes sense. And again, if you want to simplify it, just why? Because he said in days gone by, even if you just did this, for the younger kids who've never signed before, because he said in days gone by, suffer them to come to me or something like that. So then you're signing the words a long time ago and they're coming to you. So hopefully that helps. Okay, next verse. Keep your eyebrows up now. You don't have to have eyebrows up for the last parts because you're saying statements, right? But the beginning, you're saying, I wonder when he comes again, will I be ready there? So you're asking all these questions, right? So we're saying will at the end to make it a question and keeping your eyebrows up. So I wonder when he comes again, happen, Jesus, come again, wonder. I already taught you that. We're on a roll. Will I be ready there? We're going to say me right there. So you just kind of go down a little bit. You could point to yourself. This is more like, this is all me, right? And I was doing this for a while, going like that. And that means tired. I'm tired. So don't say tired. But bring your wrist like this and come down. Me. Will I be ready there? So it's me we're talking about. And then there. Will I be there? So you're just saying me and there. Oh, there. It's just one. Sorry, I keep going like that, but it's just one. So me, there, one spot, you're not moving there. And then will, eyebrows up. The next sign is to look upon his loving face, and it's just 3 signs. We sign his, face, and look. So you sign his. We've already signed like God, right? I think we have. Oh yeah. Well, we signed Jesus. Anyway, so his, God is right there. And so we want to make it possessive so that like this would be God, but we're going to turn it and have our palm facing him. And God isn't right here next to us, but he's above. And actually, I don't think we've done his, but we have done Jesus. And so Jesus, we're talking about God, right? So we make it his loving face. I'm going to go face. So this is beautiful. So try not to do that, but his face, right? Face. This one's kind of hard when the kids are singing, honestly. It's a tricky one. And so just know that if they're singing, you're gonna sign face. Their hands are gonna be in front of their face. But it's his face, and then you sign look. You both are looking at each other, right? So you're gonna look at his loving face. And the next line is, and join with him in prayer, and we just sign 3 simple signs: together, pray, and will, to make it a question. So together can be done different ways. We're going to go like this. Together. Okay, so we just signed his face and then look. So 2 looking. It's like me looking around. Jesus looking at me. Look. And then the next sign is together and pray. So together, it's like you got your 2 fists, put them together. One's not on top of each other until you start praying. So together, pray. Pray. You can look down if you want to pray. And then the next sign is will. Will. Eyebrows up. Will. To make that a question. And then you sign every day. Every day I'll try to do as will. Now you're not asking any more questions, so you can put your eyebrows down and you're going, now these are statements. And these are strong statements too. These are statements that really, you're sharing your testimony. You're saying every day I'll try to do as will, right? This is like a commitment here. So you can show that in your face too. Every day, we signed his already, his desire. This is also hungry. And it's firm, it's like a big C, and goes from here, and it's his desire. So his will is his desire, right? So his desire, do the subject first. His desire, I try do. His desire, I try do. His desire, I try. Try. Hands and fists, and you're going try. Try, and then do. Do is 2 big C's, and you do. I remember one time when I was in primary, actually a long time ago when I was a kid, we did do in primary sign language, and she's like, it's kind of like playing the piano. And so I played the piano as sign do like for a long time. It's not like playing the piano, okay guys? These are C's. It's like that. But as a kid I was like, do. I thought that was the ASL sign for piano. Or for do. For do. It's not. Okay, so do. Let's do that sign one more time. Every day, his desire, I try to do. Okay, next line is, and let my light so shine. We just signed 3 simple ASL signs for that. My light is glorious. It's glory, right? Shines in glory. So, my light, which I've already taught you, and then I sign like glory from here. And it's just like, it's the shine. It's to show it shines from yourself, right? Because of your example. Glorious. Shine. Let my light so shine. My light shines. That others seeing me may seek for greater light divine. I say my example, they notice. So we're going to say my example. Example is really simple. Your example is right here and you're pointing to it. You want everyone to see it. Show everyone your example. See? So my example, that others seeing me, they're watching you. So that is, it's my example. They notice. Notice. They're saying they, and then notice. Because they notice. My example, they notice. Those are the 4 signs that we'll be using on that. And then they seek for greater light divine. Then we'll be signing seek. It's kind of like big C's, kind of like do, but it's up here, seek. Because who do we seek for greater light? We seek Jesus and God, right? It's because of your example, and then people see that, and then they'll seek for greater, higher, the sign, light, divine. And greater is like another level. Light, we've already taught you, and then divine is a D. And you bring the D, and then it kind of melts divinely, like just kind of melts and you go like that. And it goes right here, just like that. just really like one fluid motion divide. So here's kind of what it looks like. My example, they notice, seek greater light divine. And then the next line is, then when that blessed day is here, he'll love me and he'll say. So when that blessed day is here, now we're doing future, right? So we're going to say future. The last part of the first verse was past. We quoted Jesus said, come, right? But we're saying in the future, now he'll say, come, right? So future, it's a little like will, but it's up here, and we're going to do it kind of twice. 1, 2, kind of like jagged. So future, and it's a special day, right? So when that blessed day is here, future, happen. We've already done happen before. Day. Remember we've done night, right? Night. Now we're doing day. And it's a special one. And so I'm going to teach you how to sign special. This finger is very special. And so take your non-dominant hand and just point your finger up. And it's so special that you're going to grab it with all of these fingers up out of them. And you're going to pull it. So pull it up because it's so special. And I'll sign that. Then that blessed day is here. Then when that blessed day is here. So you're signing future, happen, day, and special. Okay, saying me, he loves. Because that's who he loves, right? Me, he loves. Me, God loves. And then he's going to tell me. He's going to give that to me so I can feel it. So fingers are closed, kind of where God is, and then when you bring it to yourself, your hands open, your fingers open. It's because God really tells that to you and gives that to you. And then this next part is really special. It's really cool because you are quoting Jesus in the future. And so you kind of become Jesus and you look down and you're like, you've served me well. So you say you serve. Saying serve. And then you say good, which also means well. My dear. So he's saying you serve really well. Did a good job. My dear. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that a sweet thing to sign? So you serve me well, my little child. Come into my arms to stay. Come unto my arms to stay. What you're going to do is just do one finger and bring it to you and bring it into a hug. And then sign love. So I'll sign those last two lines one more time. So you serve me well, my little child. Come into my arms to stay. So you have that one that comes in and brings you into a hug, and you sign love. So I hope that was helpful for you, and I'm really excited about this song because it has a lot of fun signs like bird and snow, and you can sign earth and do little nests and watch the bird pop out and fly. You get to sign angel. There's a lot of fun little signs. You get to seek and my example and just things that are really hands-on to really help the kids. And so if you have any questions, please comment below. I always try to look at them and answer your questions on those comments. And yeah, just comment below with any question. Thanks so much. Hopefully this was helpful to you, and let me know if it was so we can make more videos like this. So thanks so much. I hope you liked that video. I want to tell you about right here. You can subscribe to the channel, and then right here you can watch a related video. And then over here you can go click on it and go to primarychoristers.com. It's by far the best place to get all of my content. It's really organized and easy to search for songs there. So be sure to check it out. Then we also have a Facebook page, Primary Choristers Facebook page, where I'll go live and answer questions and do trainings. So check that out too. Thanks so much.